Here with another Minecraft Let's Play. And today we have the new Minecraft update. Let's see what we're doing here today. So I'm pulling up the patch notes very soon right now, and we're gonna go ahead and see what we got new here. So just give me one moment. Minecraft PlayStation update. Oh, so it's something called the Minecraft Ocean Expanding Update. Aquatic is now out on Xbox One and PC. Minecraft's long-awaited update, Aquatic, has finally surfaced and is available on the Xbox One, Windows 10, Gear VR and Oculus, mixed reality device, and mobile. Update Aquatic, as its name suggests, is designed to add more life to Minecraft's oceans. It's a major update too, so big in fact that developer Mojang has elected to release it in two parts. The first is out now, while Phase 2 is coming soon. Once the new patch is installed, Minecraft players on supported platforms will be able to enjoy a wide selection of new fish and other water-dwelling creatures, including salmon, cod, pufferfish, tropical fish, and dolphins, the latter of which will follow boats across the ocean. Elsewhere beneath the waves you will find likes of coral reefs, kelp, underwater ravines and caves, seagrass, shipwrecks, treasure chests, ruins, and more. Additionally, there are 9 distinct new ocean biomes: frozen, deep, deep frozen, cold, deep cold, lukewarm, deep lukewarm, normal, deep normal, and warm. Icebergs and blue ice are now found in chillier climes. A somewhat more exhaustive list update. Okay, so that's what we have for today's update in the Minecraft video. So today we're going to go ahead and start this out. We're going to create a new world so that we can actually be a part of this. So what are we going to call this world? How about yeah. So one of the things I really hate is when I die and I lose all my inventory, so we're gonna go ahead and disable that. We're not gonna use it for anything else. It's just so that we don't have to worry about that. Okay, I've now sent out the video to everyone, so if there's anyone who wants to join, you can go ahead and join whenever. I'll accept your friend request if you send me a comment of your PlayStation name. So as we see, we spawned in a forest, which is probably the best place you can actually spawn, because there's usually easy findings of sheep, cows, and other animals. As you can see, there's a cave right over there. We're in the middle of a field, so we have easy building, and there's a mountain range right over there, so we can find more emeralds. If we find a village, we'll be easy tradings with them. Oh, and look at that. There's another ice range over there, so if we feel like changing up the pace of things, we can go ahead and do that. So, first off, to start this Minecraft Let's Play, we're gonna go ahead and mine some wood. You can't start a Minecraft Let's Play without mining your wood. If you don't get wood, can't do anything without it. Everything starts this game with wood. So, we've mined our first tree. Now we're gonna keep this up until we have at least 16 more wood. We now have over half of what we require. More than likely, we only have to mine one more tall tree. So if we find a tall tree, we're golden. This looks like it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and mine this tree, and hopefully it gives us exactly 16, because I hate having overloads. But even if it does, it's no problem, because we can just smelt the extra wood into charcoal. So it looks like this tree gave us the exact amount of wood we required. So we're going to go ahead and make a sack of wood. With that, we're going to make a treasure chest and some sticks. So before we keep going, we're going to go near the cave that we have right here. Well, it's technically not a cave in the most ordinary sense. It's a water thing, so there's easy stone access. It doesn't seem to be any materials in there, so I'm gonna go with this one. That doesn't have as much water, and the stone's easier to mine. So we're gonna place that right there, so we are able to mine new stone. Once we get the stone, we'll go ahead and upgrade our materials so that we have stone tools. We don't really need much stone as of right now, because we're only trying to upgrade our materials. As of right now, there's no need to go make anything else other than a stone pickaxe, because we don't want to end up messing with everything. Well, I mean that in like, I don't know what I mean it by like that, but we're gonna go ahead and go mining now. So, we're gonna take our crafting table with us, because I don't feel like using it and having to make another. Oh, there's cool horses nearby too. So as soon as we find a saddle and a chest, we can go ahead and get that going. This is actually a pretty prime location that for us spawning. I can't believe we got so lucky with this one. Look at that. There's all types of things. We even have sugarcane. So if we feel like enchanting stuff later on, we can go ahead and do that. It's actually probably a good idea for us to go ahead and mine that now and place it down next to it so we have more later on. So our goal for today is to make a house that's able to farm. We're gonna go ahead and get our iron tools before that though, so that we don't have to worry about killing sheep. Because it's not really unfortunate to kill the sheep. I'd rather just shear them. It's only two iron to shear them, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. We're gonna go ahead and get this other sugarcane that's right here, because it's like so close and it's already almost to the max. So we're gonna go ahead and put it near our building. This is actually a lot of sugarcane, so we'll be pretty much set for the rest of the time in Minecraft. Once we place the sugarcane near our spawn, we won't have to worry about going out for sugarcane anymore. Did you look at that? Jungle vines right outside of the swamp. That's pretty cool. I can't believe there's actually stuff like that. Does anyone know how to farm mushrooms? Because I was told that in order to farm mushrooms, you have to put it like 10 blocks underneath the ground, because otherwise the light from the blocks would see through, and it wouldn't farm right, and your mushrooms would just stay still, and you wouldn't be able to make any more. So what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna cross the river again. There was a cave system right over there. Well, beforehand, we're actually gonna place our sugarcane right here, so we don't have to worry about it in the future. Oh shit. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about our sugarcane in the future. What time is it? It's almost midday, which means it's probably a good idea for us to hurry up and head into the caves. By the time we make it out, it'll probably be just about to turn morning. Unfortunately, this isn't actually a cave, so we're gonna go ahead and have to keep searching, because I'm not willing to just dig down into the ground. We know our pathway back, so we're gonna make our journey to the next cave. I'm actually getting quite used to doing this voice. It's not really that hard. There's another cave system right there, with a zombie guarding it. It won't be that hard to kill him off though, because zombies are really easy. You can actually kill them with your fist if you're really good at the game, like I am. But we're actually gonna go ahead and use our pickaxe, because I don't feel like wasting it. And besides, as soon as we get our iron, we're probably gonna toss this anyway. He doesn't seem to be that aggressive, so we'll— oh, well, that was an experience. I can't believe that actually happened. He actually just baited us. This actually was a really shitty cave. There wasn't much in there. It didn't go much deep. And there wasn't any resources for us to mine. So we're gonna keep searching. There's another cave system right there. Hopefully this one goes deeper than the other one before. And hopefully it's not flooded by water, because it seems to be near a big source of water. And I wouldn't like to go in this cave system. It's full of water. I saw some coal right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and mine it before we go in. It looks like there wasn't really that much coal, so we're gonna go ahead and just go around rather than digging our way in. We had to hide from the skeleton because right now he has the advantage on us. So, now we engage the skeleton. Skeletons are actually the scariest mob for me in the game, because they have long range and do a lot of damage. So now that we find some coal, there's not really much else that we can do, because this cave is also quite shit. We continue on our journey looking for more coal, for more mines for us to mine. More than likely, we're going to have to commit suicide, because we have no way of finding food right now, and I could just cook it. You know, I'm actually retarded. So I'm actually gonna just kill this chicken, and then mine more stone. It's easy as that. This stone shouldn't be that hard to find, seeing as we're right next to a mountain range, and there's literally stone right in front of us. So we only need 5 more pieces of stone to finish up our thing. 2 more. Now we can finish up our thing. We're gonna go ahead and have to set up camp. I don't know what we're actually going to have to do. We didn't find any steel in time, so we're gonna have to go ahead and kill the sheep off and hope that they respawn in the same area. It'd be unfortunate if we didn't end up having sheep anymore because of this poor accident. But we have to sleep. We have 1 wool now. Another sheep. And there's the last one. If they both give us wool, we'll be fine. We'll just sleep in the middle of nowhere and not have to worry about anything. There's actually one here, so it's actually much easier. We're gonna go ahead and place our shit down. Make ourselves a bed. Whoa. This is actually pretty dumb. I mean, different colored beds are cool and all, but I can't believe they took away from us the ability to just make a bed out of anything. I assumed that we'd actually... Oh, cool, a cave system right there. That won't be that difficult. We'll go ahead and kill this last sheep, and hopefully the rest of the population survives. With all that done, we no longer have to worry about getting more wool. We'll head back to the crafting table and make a new bed. With the bed complete, we can go ahead and finish up our night. Hopefully we can sleep right next to our thing, because I see there's zombies right there. Well, that was actually pretty dumb, but it's no big deal. We'll just place our bed right here and go to sleep. Now that I realize it, we probably lost our crafting table, which is really lame. Oh, would you look at that? We actually didn't lose our crafting table, so it isn't really that big of a deal. It did, however, make a pretty big indentation, and I always find this pretty disturbing, so we'll go ahead and fill this up. With that, we probably won't have to be able to do much anymore. That was actually pretty dumb how long that took, so we're gonna go ahead and mine our thing now, so that we don't have to worry about it. After this, we're gonna go down the cave that we found earlier yesterday. I mean just yesterday. And see if we can't find any steel. With the steel, we won't have to worry about resources much more. A lava platform is right here. And afterwards, it doesn't seem like there's much more we can do. We'll put our bed away. We'll take the stone and use it as an escape through. And we walk the rest of the path down the way, and it seems that it's a dead end. A waste of resources. No problem. We can find more caves. Oh. Man, excuse me. I didn't notice that was gonna happen. I would have warned you guys. Well, right now we're only looking for a cave, and we're having quite difficult time finding one that's actually useful. So for now, we're just gonna have to sit tight until we find another cave. Finally, we found ourselves some iron, so that we don't have to kill the sheep anymore for their wool. We found exactly 3. We're gonna go ahead and instead make a pickaxe out of this. Oh shit. I'm actually almost retarded. Let's not do that again. With that done, we can go ahead and move on to the next part of our journey, which is still finding a cave. I think we'll head back to our original spawning location, because if we stay over there, we will be able to meet new players pretty frequently. Our only problem is that if anyone feels like being toxic and stealing all our stuff, there's not really much I can do about that. I don't exactly remember where I came from, but I'm gonna go ahead and follow the mountain range and hope for the best. If anything, we can commit suicide and spawn at our original spawning location, because we broke our bed. We must spawn at the original spawning location because we have no spawning location to spawn at. Yeah, it seems for the best. So like any other child, teenager these years, we're gonna go ahead and make the big decision to jump. So now that we're back in our original location with all our sugar canes set up over there, we're gonna build a house nearby so we don't have to travel much when we build all our farming and water our plants. A house right here seems like a good location, so we'll go ahead and build right here. Start by clearing out all the extra in the area, so we don't have to worry about it in the future. Possibly messing with our block placement. With that done, we can go ahead and start with the building. We're gonna build a standard 5x5. We're actually gonna make a 6x6 because I just realized I prefer evenness. That should be fine. It's almost nighttime, so we're gonna have to go to bed before we finish the palace. We're gonna make some doors so that monsters don't get in. We're gonna place them like this. now that we can actually go to sleep, we'll sleep through the night so no monsters will come out. Now that we're done with that, we'll go to get the last of our stone to make our stove. I think it's called furnace, actually. With that done, we can go make our furnace and smelt our iron so that we can get better tools. I've thought about it, and I think I'd prefer to make the farm first. So we're gonna go ahead and smelt the iron, and with the smelted iron, we're gonna use that to make a sword and, oh, what's it called? A hoe. While that's being done, we'll mine more stone so that we don't have to go for it quite as often. The stone this time will be used for a second furnace, as well as more stone tools for more specialized tasks like mining wood quicker. You can never go wrong with mining extra coal. By the way, if there's anyone actually watching, if you feel like playing with me, I'll go ahead and accept any friend requests and you can be on the stream. With that, our metal is done making. We'll make our iron hoe, which actually probably wasn't a good idea, because we can do the same thing with a stone or even wooden hoe. I actually regret my decision entirely. We'll make an iron sword for defense. We're now sorting our stuff.
Okay, come meet me outside when you're done. Alright, Charlie, come meet home. Come meet me outside when you wake up. You hear me?
Well, I think we got pretty far in the video. This is probably within another 30 minutes. So, for now, we're going to end it here. And we'll start again later today and finish up our house. That's going to be it for today's video. I'll see you guys later.